What is up, music junkies? How you guys doing today? We hope you're staying well, staying safe, staying fed, staying vigilant.
Staying
What's up,
vigilant.
bro? How you been?
Ah, oh my god, dude. I'm bored out of my fucking mind. Yeah.
Dude, me too. The only thing that's been keeping me going lately is this thing and the fact that I've been on Instagram. I've been focusing it on stuff at home. What about you, dude?
I've been playing video games, working. Well, I'm still working. I mean, I'm working from home.
Right.
So,
I mean, I
but
guess
I don't feel like I get enough done when I'm working from home though. I feel like I have so many distractions. Like, I hope my work doesn't hear this, but I have my laptop opened up, my email ready to go, and then I'm playing video games while the email's going. And if anything pops up, then I start working, and that's all I can really do. Besides that, I'm trying to make music. We're both working on our own projects, so um, that's pretty much it. There's not much we can do. I fucking want to go hiking. I want to do something. You know, I'm fucking.
dude, I know. The other day, a bunch of people went to the state capitol in California. Were trying to do a small unarmed protest to reopen California,
I
and there were snipers on the roof, dog.
of course it's the fucking capital, bruh.
I know, and it makes sense why they would take those extra precautions, but I
Yeah.
guess they arrested someone and put him in the basement for no damn reason at all
That you know of.
that I know of.
Yeah.
But
There's always shit going on in the background, bruh. You out of all people know this. You conspiracy theorist, you.
Uh, that was actually a term that was created to smear any of the truth speakers that were out
Oh
there.
my god,
That's
here we
it's
go.
okay. I'm
I'm
not.
you
I'm
know what
not.
I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for you to put the aluminum foil on your head and claim that the aliens are listening.
No. If I'm gonna do anything close to that, it would be to make my entire room into like a Faraday cage. But
Are you like, let's say you had a great career, you were making six figures, you had a beautiful brand new house. Would you turn the basement into a bunker? I feel like you'd be that type of person.
guilty as charged.
'Cause I fucking would. I'm not even a doomsday prepper, but I would fucking have a bunker with
Dude, it would be everything I needed. I would have a music studio in that bunker just
yeah.
so I know that I would be able to stay sane somehow. I can't.
I'd
I
have
can't.
speakers everywhere, my music, I'd have guns, I'd have a workshop, I'd have food. Dude, I'd never
Dude, so
fucking
music, introspective thinking, being able to feed your freaking soul, I think that's important. So, in times like this, it's been really hard for me. I'm sure it's been really hard for you too. It's been hard for a lot of people, and it sucks.
no.
But I think we're gonna get through it, and we all just need to stay vigilant in our own way.
We got to work together, I still don't understand these protesters, but whatever. It's not
I
like
understand
it's
that they
not
all might want to get back to the norm of things, but things aren't normal. And I think it's a lot bigger than we all might assume things are right in this very moment.
we're never going to be normal again. It's never going to be the same. So them protesting that is just ridiculous to me, cuz it's no, you're never going to go back to being um normal Karen or normal Phil working your 9 to 5 job.
Well, it's bad enough because they stated that they pulled all the licenses for people. So you don't have a right to assemble. You're technically the Constitution would be
Yeah, but it's for everyone's safety. It's for their safety. It's for our safety. You know, and there's plenty of people that have passed away due to the coronavirus. So
I agree,
so
and
it's
it
not
breaks my heart
it's
that
not like
this has
it's
happened.
it's not like it's something fake, and it might be. It might be. I don't fucking know. They don't know. So why are you? They're going under the assumption that they know everything, and they don't. And I don't know everything. You don't know everything.
Oh no.
So it's
I
like, you really want to take
and
the
that's
chance?
and that's where it gets really confusing because everyone has a different outlook on life. They have their own opinions. They have
Oh.
this perception, and it all starts in childhood.
Let's go back to the roots. How about we go back
Seriously.
to fucking music?
Yeah, I see what you mean. But here we go. So
So,
Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber, they come out with a new song, a new music video, and it's called Stuck with You. Man, I hope some people don't feel stuck with a certain someone because that would suck.
I think they meant this in a good way. Imagine, oh my god, I feel for the people that are stuck right now with someone they don't like or someone they're not getting along with.
Right.
Oh my god.
There has been a rise of domestic violence, so I don't know. This is just me. I haven't listened to the song yet, but it's out there. But they did it for a COVID-19 fundraiser. So bless their hearts. Thank you guys. That was kind.
Lady
Lady
Gaga has a
Gaga.
new album. Lady Gaga. I remember I used to listen to Lady Gaga so much. Like I was a closet Lady Gaga fan. It was, I don't know. Her old music. I haven't listened to any of her new music, but her old music was good.
I've always said I've been a fan of her stuff, dude. She's amazing. And one of my favorite songs that she's ever done was that one with Bradley Cooper and what was it?
I didn't even watch that movie.
It's good. Watch
What
it.
is it called?
The Making of a Star or
A
the
Star in the Making, something like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
I have still haven't seen that movie, and I heard it was great. I heard it, but it just looks too fucking cheesy to me. I don't know. I'm
I
not
think you
into
need
it.
to get in touch with your feminine side and just watch
I
the damn
love,
thing.
dude. I love chick flicks. Chick flicks are my fucking favorite. But that one just looks like too much drama. Eh. I like rom coms. Rom coms are my favorite.
Right on.
But yeah,
Right on.
she came out with the new album,
And
Chrom-
still 5 new singles.
Chromatica is the album name, I think. And she's she's very accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to always listen to her music, but in covers, in metal covers, like Alejandro. Who was that band that covered that?
Alejandro. Was it like a screamo band?
It was a metal band, and it was, I think, the drummer for Parkway Drive. He had his own project or something like that. But that's how I used to listen to all this pop music. I used to listen to covers, like the covers, and then go listen to the regular stuff.
Bryson Tiller. He had a new song called Slept on You. That was April 13th.
About a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryson Tiller's badass. He's R&B, and he has, I don't know, he has that sound. It's just so good.
He's got a lot of good note runs as well. I like the way he adds certain nuances to his music.
Listen to, if you haven't heard it already, Exchange. That's my favorite Bryson Tiller song. It's super good. But that's just me. To each their own. Megan the Stallion.
Here we go with another cool name.
Yeah, these names are fucking crazy, huh? I'm gonna call myself Mario the Donkey.
The donkey.
The Donkey. She came out with the new album, Sugar, and 7 new singles, and she has a Savage remix with Beyonce.
I think I will have to check that out. I haven't got onto that yet.
I've only heard a few songs from her, and she's super popular right now. I guess
Well, I
she's
mean,
a thing.
if she's doing something with Beyonce,
Yeah, anyone that does anything with Beyonce is fucking huge, right?
and then one of my favorites, Mariah Carey. So she's gonna be releasing new music sometime this year, and I'm curious to see how it's changed from some of her old stuff. And I know she's gotten a little bit older, but she's still.
She still holds a
I
place in
love
your
her.
heart.
She holds a huge place in my heart, man. I will forever.
I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan of Mariah Carey.
I'm sorry you feel that way, man.
I don't know. Don't like. I like the diss that Eminem came out though. Eminem came out with the diss when he was dating Mariah Carey. That was good. Have you heard it?
No.
Oh my god, dude. Go look it up. Right fucking now.
It's probably a very angry and
It's fucking crazy. But he he kind of makes fun of himself and making fun of her at the same time. It's pretty fucking good.
I'll check it out. I won't knock it till I try it.
Yeah. Who do you think is better, Mariah Carey or Ariana Grande, vocal wise?
Mariah Carey. Because Ariana Grande is trying to sound like Mariah Carey.
I don't know
But
about
but
that.
Ariana Grande tries to be sexier because she knows she's not Mariah Carey, so she
Oh my god. So who do you love more?
I don't know what love is, Mario. You have to understand this.
Dude, you're embarrassing me right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, dude. Jake, get your shit together. My god. DVSN came out with the new album, Amused in Her Feelings. And DVSN is awesome. There's a lot of, I don't know if you've heard, there's a lot of like different variations of that name. Because I listened to another artist called DYSN. This one's
I haven't heard of
DVSN.
them. I actually haven't heard of them. What are they like?
Pop, R&B type music. It's more R&B, I would say, but pretty good.
So R&B? No, that's lately I've gotten a lot more into R&B. But I'm noticing that it's really sad things that they sing about. And so
I,
I don't know if just trying to come up with something happy is
dude,
difficult or
every fucking genre is super fucking sad.
country.
You listen to country and they're fucking talking about drinking whiskey and shooting their ex. But not like the new country. The new country now is super poppy, and I don't like it. I like the old school country.
They have gone so poppy, dude. And I think it's because they run out of stuff to do within that genre. You got to slide, you can do these cool little things.
I don't think it's they ran out of stuff to do because listen to rock bands. They could play rock and rock and rock and rock. Yeah, some transition to pop. I think the reason is because pop is way more popular. So, you know, how do you get country to be listened by everyone? You make it poppy. You add synthesizers, you add 808s, and there you go. Now everyone's listening to country. Look at Taylor Swift. She went from being a country singer to being a pop singer. Why?
Music is constantly changing, by the way. I've noticed this over the years as well. So really, when you think about it, it ultimately boils down to who has the most kind of appeal.
I get that. But if you're going to call yourself a country artist, play country. If you want to be a pop artist, if you want to appeal to the pop fan base, play pop. But don't completely change a genre or try to change a genre.
So Okay, what how would you be able to if you were a musician and you didn't want to just stick to one specific genre and you wanted to kind of bounce around, maybe do some metal, do some pop, do some hell, you wanted to make a country song, you're going to make yourself a country song. What the hell would you call yourself if you were trying to incorporate all that?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say I'm any just one thing. I would just call myself diverse. I would just say I'm a diverse artist. Fuck, imagine me making a fucking country song though.
Right?
I, what the fuck would I say? I'm straight up Mexican. You know, there's this country singer. What's his name? Kane something, I think. He looks like straight up hip hop, fucking rough and rugged rapper. He dresses, with the new era hats. Like, just looks like a straight up rapper. And he has the most country voice I've ever heard. Listen, I'm gonna look him up and I'll find his name and I'll send you a song. It's just a crazy because you picture him, you're like, oh, that was a famous rapper, and that's just me profiling and stereotyping, but
No judgment. It's okay.
I judge. I judge a lot.
I know you do. It's okay. Troy Lanez. Lanez, Lanes.
Bruh, it's Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez.
Troy, hey, what up, Troy? If you're listening,
I think, God, my dyslexia must be coming back to get me. So there's a new album, the new The Canto 3.
the new what?
The Canto.
The what?
How would you say it? How would you pronounce?
I just didn't hear you. That was it. Neo has a new song,
Oh yeah, what's his new song?
Over Again. No, like me and you are over again.
Oh, again?
Again. We'll get back together later.
What? Keep playing with my heart, man.
You don't know what
Nicki,
love is.
no, but I could tell you someone who might.
Who?
Nicki Minaj. She's got 3 new singles, bruh. One of them's called Yikes. Another one's called Nice to Meet You with Megan Trainor.
Megan.
God, Megan Trainor.
It's all about that bass.
You know what? She's got talent. She's cool. Her voice could be I don't know. Maybe I'm a little too judgy about music, but I think she's got something really good going on. Her lyrics
Her beat.
uh, and her beat,
That's it. That's all I hear that's good.
the producer that wrote her beat.
The producer. she has something going for her. It's her producer. That goddamn producer.
Ouch. And then Nicki Minaj's third song is Not Sorry with Rich the Kid. I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot about Rich the Kid, but he's probably
I don't know anything about Rich the Kid. It's another name is Rich the Kid. Like there's another rapper called what is it, NBA Young Boy or something? Never Broke
yeah.
Again. Literally called Never Broke Again.
You know, I have noticed a rise in some of the rap industries and R&B industries that have like like the Young Money.
I'm gonna call myself Young Chicano,
Young Chicano.
and I'll rap in Spanish, and I'll
So
make a country
your
album.
name would be Hoven What?
Chicano Joven.
Chicano.
Represent from El Centro, California, 760. I can't rap.
It's okay. Throw some 928 at you.
Ew. That's gross.
Isn't it?
And if
It's
you don't know what
horrible.
928 is, that's Yuma, Arizona area code.
And Flagstaff, I think.
And Kingman. But still.
There was
I can't even talk shit about Arizona because I really wanted to live there and I loved Arizona.
If Earth had an armpit, I think Yuma would be that place.
I think it would be El Centro and Yuma combined. That would be like, look, El Centro, Yuma.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, it's so fucking hot there. I remember playing these fucking shows at the Kennedy.
Dripping sweat.
Drenched.
Ugh.
It looked like we were just out of the fucking shower. Oh, it was bad. Oh. Halsey came out with a new album called Manic. And I'm so disappointed. She was supposed to go on tour here with my favorite artist, which is Black Bear. She was supposed to go on tour and they were supposed to come to Anaheim and I was going to see them. And then coronavirus.
Right? It just came.
Fuck, man.
Dreams killed.
I've seen Black Bear 4 times. This is going to be the 5th. And then, well, so she rescheduled her tour, but Black Bear isn't going on it anymore. He had other things already in line, so fuck. I'm so disappointed. I didn't even care about Halsey. You know, she's a great singer, but I didn't care to see her. I wanted to see Black Bear.
You sound so defeated, bro. I'm so sorry.
So I don't know if you heard, but Fool duo that we had on the show, 3 episodes ago? 3 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
They had a little contest on Instagram, and they were sending free T-shirts to their top fans. If you're a fan, go check them out. I don't know if they're still doing it. I think they already shipped them, but never know. Fool is a great band. King Blitz just came out on the Cypher, on the fucking Cypher. So listen to that. Everest is coming out with a new song. I forget the name. Here. Let's look it up.
Do you have one of those things on the back of your phone for you to hold it?
No, this is to stand it up. So it works as a little stand.
Okay.
Oh, Raptors came out with a new song called You, Me, and the Devil, and they were talking about the release, and it's actually out now. So listen to it. Identity. Everest. Check it out. Just promoting, everyone that's been on the show. So excited that they're, part of the Music Junkies family. We're always going to promote their music. And if you have any recommendations, again, send them out to us. But I think we're ready for our guests.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. So hope you guys are ready. Stay tuned for our interview with Janine The Machine.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, I want to thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. So how did you get started in the music industry?
Oh my gosh, that question. I don't know. So I've always done music. Like it's always been like a big part of my life. I actually went to college for music. So I went to University of Michigan and I did a double major. I did music and communications. And then while I was in college, I did internships just because I didn't want to stay at home. I was like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
So I did my first internship at Atlantic Records in New York. And then I was there for 2 summers. It was really dope. And then I went to California, actually, and I interned at MTV. So I kind of got to see like all of the business aspects of music before getting into like the creative, which was cool. So I was writing music, of course, in college. And then when I interned at MTV, I kind of convinced my supervisors to let me like write music for the shows. And luckily they were like really cool about it. They were like, yeah, of course. So they would give me all the briefs before they gave them to other people, like, hey, this is what we're looking for. And they kind of let me like get started in that. So once I did that during my internship, when I was getting ready to graduate, I was like, hey guys, I want to move to California. Can I come write music for you? And they're like, all right, cool. Why not? So
Sure.
that's kind of what happened.
Did you always know you could sing?
Well, this is the funny part. So I actually don't really think like I'm like a vocalist. Like I think there are like a lot of people who are like amazing, like really trained vocalists or just like naturally have that talent. So I mean, I don't think I'm like the best singer in the world. I just love to do it. Like I just enjoy it. And I really love like the creation process of music. So I mean, you know, when you're a kid and you do everything, like you like paint, you draw, you dance, you sing, you do whatever. And I feel like it's only once we become adults that people are like, you're not good at that, or you're not that good. And they try to, you know what I mean? They kind of like limit you and like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, or maybe I shouldn't do that. I never really had that. Like my parents were like, yes, you can do everything, do whatever you want. So I just kind of went with it.
That makes sense.
There you go.
You
So how did you come up with your name? That's my question. Like Janine the Machine.
Everyone always asks that. So my middle name is Janine. My first name is actually Colby, which I love that name too, but it doesn't rhyme with machine. And I call myself a machine because I write music. I'm also an engineer, so I like record. I can mix. I don't always mix my own records, but I will if I need to. I do a lot. Like I play instruments, so I just kind of do a lot of different things. So it just kind of fits together. Machine.
A jack of all trades, huh?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I play guitar and piano.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. And then,
Thanks.
so what is your process though? I know you said you play piano and guitar, so you write everything. You make your own music. You make your own.
Sometimes I do collaborate. I'm not like a full-on producer, so I collaborate a lot with different producers. I'll do like, it can go either way. So normally I'll come up with like either the vocal melody separate, like I'll literally just put on like a click track and think of like a vocal melody, and I'll either put some chords behind it or send it to a producer like, hey, can you do something with this? Or I'll just get the tracks. And this probably happens more often. I'll get a track first from someone and then I'll write the top line to it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Pretty badass. And I know you've worked with Tricky Stewart, right?
Yeah. He's dope. He's so talented.
How was that?
It was awesome. So I actually met Tricky when I moved to Atlanta. I was writing for one of my friends. Her name's Raja Kumari, and she's insane artist. An Indian girl. She's like from LA. She's crazy. She like raps and everything. So anyway, she was down in Atlanta working on her album, and she was signed to Epic at the time. And so she invited me. Tricky was working. I think Tricky and Dream were working on her project, and so she invited me down, and I met Tricky that way. And we just had like a really dope chemistry. We did my first project together. He's just super talented. It was really dope working with him.
Yeah, that's crazy because he's worked with a lot of big names.
Everybody, literally, like I knew, obviously, like I knew, like kind of, you know, I knew he did like Umbrella for Rihanna. I knew he did like Single Ladies for Beyonce. So I knew like a lot of those really big things. But then even like going through the studio and seeing the different plaques and stuff, I'm like, oh, you did this? Like,
yeah,
you did that.
What
like,
the fuck?
Yeah, like it was a lot of stuff that I was like, okay, I didn't know you did all of this. So yeah, that was dope. And he's a really cool person too. So
he did Mañana with you, right?
Oh yeah. He did. So Mañana, I think he produced it along with one of his producers named Pierre. He's a really sick producer too. He's done a lot of stuff too on his own. But yeah, I think the two of them collaborated on that one.
And is that which is your favorite song that you have out?
Oh that's so hard. I don't know. They're all my favorites. They're all my favorites for different reasons. I don't know. So it takes me a minute to write, especially if it's for myself. So I really don't make or I don't finish a song that I don't love. So like once we're working on it, I can kind of, you get to that point where you're like, this can go either way. When it starts to go like left, I'm like, I'm not even gonna finish it. I don't like it. So anything that I put out is something that I'm really proud of, that I really love.
And Mañanas is your top song, it seems like, in all your streaming platforms.
Yeah, people like that song. People really like that song.
Yeah, I love it. My brother, so I posted, the picture of you coming on the show, and he messaged me
Yeah.
right away. He was like, "Hey, I've heard that song. I really like that song." I was like, "Oh shit, that's cool."
Yeah, I don't know. People really like that. I mean, I like it too, but I think I was a little surprised. Like, oh, y'all like this song? Okay, cool.
Do you go on tour? Have you gone on like a large tour?
No, I haven't gone on any tours yet. Kind of just like waiting for like the right thing to fall into place. But yeah, that's something, especially like after quarantine. Like
Yeah.
that's something I'm looking forward to doing.
I have a question. So, of all the places you've been so far, where are some of your most favorite travels that you've been on so far?
Ooh,
And
that's a good question. Probably, and I've been here a few times. Probably Malaysia.
Damn.
ooh,
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Kuala Lumpur. It's very random. I don't know why, but my mom used to take us there. Me and my brother, she used to take us there when we were kids. I think she just, I don't know. I ask her all the time. I'm like, why of all places? Because I'm from Detroit. My mom's from Jamaica. I'm like, what's the connection? But I don't know. So I love Kuala Lumpur. It's very tropical. It's beautiful. The people are super nice.
the
It's just
culture is probably amazing too.
yes,
You
it's
know,
just
it's definitely something
totally
different outside.
culture. Absolutely, I love it. I love that. So yeah, I think Kuala Lumpur. I also really like let me think. I like Tokyo just because like all the technology and stuff, and like the fashion
Mhm.
is crazy. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Where haven't you been?
I haven't been. Okay, so I need to go to Africa. I've been nowhere in Africa, and I really want to go to Morocco. Like that's a place I want to go to Morocco, and I really want to go to Egypt. So those two places, I think Egypt is going to be my next like international trip.
I was watching Blended the other day, and I don't know if you've seen that movie
Mm-mm.
with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. No?
No, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, they go on Africa trip, and all
Yeah.
they go into the safaris and stuff, and they see these lions, giraffes, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like my dream.
That's what I'm like. I need to go and like experience. That's the one. I'm like, how have I not been to an entire continent? Like, I need to go over there and like see what's popping. I'm excited about that.
You need to go play over there. You need to go tour over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard like fans, especially in places like Nigeria and stuff. I heard they like go crazy like that in concerts.
I think it's like
Yeah.
every other countries because they don't get it. It's crazy because United States, they have so many talented people, and I'm not saying other countries don't, but what I'm saying is we have more opportunity here in the United States than in other countries. And when someone from the United States goes and travels and plays in these other countries, they like have a great welcoming and a great following.
Yeah, they have a really great appreciation for it, I think too. Like you said, they don't get those types of concerts and things all the time, so when it comes, it's like a big deal.
Yeah, we had a band on here that they said we don't have a huge following locally, but we went to Japan and sold out shows every day.
Exactly.
This is crazy.
Yep.
So what's your
That's cool.
dream concert?
My dream, like where?
With who?
Oh my gosh, where with who? Okay, so I have this like vision in my mind. I just saw it. So I think it would be okay, dream concert. This is kind of unrealistic, but whatever. It would actually be like I would be performing on Mars or something like that. But we'll just like dial it back down just for the purposes of this conversation. I don't know. The location doesn't matter, but one person I really want to perform with is Khalees. That is like one of my favorite artists of all time. I like stalk her on Instagram. I'm like commenting on all her pictures and like I'm obsessed with her. She's probably gonna get a restraining order on me, but I really like her. I just think her style is so crazy. So yeah, and I actually I think some of the shows that she was doing got canceled. Like she just started a tour right before all this like craziness happened. And it was in Europe, and I was like, I'm gonna fly to Europe, and I'm gonna go to one of her shows. But I think some of them got canceled. So yeah, Khalees, I love her. I would love to like share a stage.
So you're like a full-on stalker.
Not like crazy stalker, like she should be worried, but yes, I'm like full on. She just came out with a show on Netflix, like it's like a cooking with cannabis or something like that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even like smoke or do any of this, but I'm gonna watch this show because
Yeah.
I like Khalees. So like,
You know what? That's not stalking or being creepy. That just means you're attentive.
it's being supportive.
Attentive.
I like that.
So would you say she's your inspiration, or who was your inspiration?
Definitely Khalees. And because of her style, it's really like she was just so ahead of her time. She still is, but so ahead of her time. She was always pushing just boundaries and blending genres together. Missy Elliott for sure. Same thing with her. And I think like Gwen Stefani probably.
Gwen Stefani. Oh.
Yeah, and not just Gwen Stefani, like No Doubt, like the full on band, like rocker mode, like that whole vibe.
Damn. So what music do you listen to?
Ooh.
I know you majored in music, so I know you don't just listen to one genre.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a hard question. It changes. I think kind of the problem I've been having, like this has been an ongoing thing for a few years. It's hard for me to listen to music and just like enjoy it because I'm analyzing and I'm thinking like, oh, that's a nice chord. Why'd they put that there? I would have done this. What? It's just like, it's one of those things. I guess a lot of people probably have this like, almost like when doctors are watching shows about like
about surgeries and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, what? This isn't how it's done. Or, you know, it's just like, I don't know. So I do enjoy listening to music, but a lot of times, honestly, I will listen to things that are completely outside of something that I would create just because that's the only way to turn my brain off and really just enjoy it. So a lot of jazz I'll listen to because like I can't make that. Like I think jazz like musicians are some of the most talented people.
It's so technical.
It's very technical and I'm not that talented to do any of it, but I can just absorb it and enjoy it. So
yeah, my dream would be to play jazz drums.
Yeah.
And that's just so crazy. It's so hard. I'm
So
an okay
the Mars concert with me.
Yeah. I'm an okay drummer, and then when I start listening to jazz I'm like, oh hell no. Never in my
it's a different
lifetime.
World.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool.
So you're very big on crystals and meditation. Did I read that correctly?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know. I have like one of those obsessive personalities. So like as I like when I start to like something, I'm like all in. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Crystals, that's what we're doing. We're getting crystals in this room. I need an amethyst over here. Like I just like go crazy with it. But for me, meditation is one of those things that is just like it's like eating or like working out. It's one of those things that if it's just almost necessary at this point for me.
So you got to very in touch with yourself kind of on a spiritual level, even you'd say.
I try to be. I definitely try to be. I think it just makes the overall like quality of your life better. Like it's just less stressful. Not to say that everything goes like perfectly, but it definitely, it's almost like it's therapeutic.
I've never personally got into it. I just started yoga. And that's a whole different experience for me. Yeah, because you got to focus on everything that's going on. You keep your mind clear, and it's very hard for me though. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think yoga is great. Like it's different people. Like I think a lot of people think meditation is like just sitting and like saying om or whatever. Like there's so many different styles of meditation. Some people they don't like to sit still, so like literally for them drawing could be meditation or like doing yoga or something. So there's like a lot of different ways you could get into it, whatever works for you.
Yeah. Or making music.
Well,
yeah,
and especially during quarantine leads me to my next question. So since you've been locked up, I don't know if you've been able to go out and do anything either yourself or if you felt safe enough to. Have you come out with anything yet that's pertaining to this?
Yes, I actually put out a song with my friend. His name's Sherman. He's a really dope producer, international artist and everything. We did a song called Stay Inside. And it's fun. It's about staying inside, It's like a little Caribbean island vibe. So it's fun. We did that like at the very beginning of quarantine. And then I dropped a song with my friend, another talented artist. His name's K Major. He's dope. He's worked with like Future and Migos, a bunch of people.
Yeah, he's badass.
So we did a song together called Quarantine Bay. So that was like the little like sexy vibe. So yeah.
All right.
Which is your favorite?
Right on.
I like them both. They're just two totally different records. So Stay
Yeah.
Inside is more like fun. It's for the kids, and then Quarantine Bay is more like a little
For a doll,
grown.
turn off the lights.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And then
So
you
what's your favorite?
go ahead.
So like, what is your favorite kind of social media that you find yourself on the most? Is it TikTok? Is it
Oh my
like
gosh, I'm obsessed
Instagram,
with
Facebook,
TikTok.
TikTok?
I'm obsessed with
See, Mario
TikTok.
and I have a thing against TikTok. I don't know
You
why
have
we
a thing
haven't jumped
against
on board yet.
TikTok?
Well, here's the thing. So,
I
so
gotta hear this.
I'm scrolling through Facebook or whatever, and then I see all these dancing videos on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't do that, so there's no point of me making a TikTok. I can't dance. I could only dance Mexican music, rancheras, norteñas, So I'm not gonna make a TikTok and dance that.
You
No,
gotta
but
make a TikTok. I'm gonna tell you why.
all right.
It's great. Like at first, I agree with you. I didn't get it. I was like, I'm not about to be doing all these dances, learn all these. I have like too much shit to do. So you can do other things. Like there's people on there. You guys can put your show on there. You could give tips about music. This is how I play my jazz drums. Like there's so many different niches on there. There's cooking people. There's people on there, actors. Like there's so many different little, like Instagram, but it's less serious. It's less like perfected content. It's just more raw, which I really like. So like Instagram, we're like editing photos and making sure
Yeah.
the layout of the page looks clean and looks nice, and if you don't get a certain amount of likes, you might delete it. It's just like it's literally the anti-Instagram.
I feel like
So
it's
for people-
just a brand new Vine though.
no, because it's a lot longer. And actually, it's a lot more discoverable, I think. So when I started, I don't have any followers at all, but I was getting, even now, I get way more views on my TikTok than I get on my Instagram. And I don't have any followers on TikTok. I have like, on one of my videos, maybe has like, I want to say like 197K views on some
Damn.
stupid video that I made on TikTok for having no followers because they push out content to just people that are interested.
So I don't have any followers, so I need to get on TikTok. Like I
Get on TikTok because
Let me make
they
it real
don't
quick.
care. Yeah, it's like it's just the anti-Instagram. I'm here for it. I love
You know,
TikTok.
you know what I actually always watch? I don't know if you've seen those, but the cringe TikTok videos.
What is it?
So they just compile a bunch of like cringy,
God.
weird,
Oh
awkward.
God, no! I can't take it.
No, it's not gross. I mean, oh
It's just like people embarrassing themselves.
yeah.
Oh,
Like people
God,
that
no, I
think
hate
people
that.
that think they're like looking cool, and I'm not knocking them. They probably are cool, but it just I could sit there for hours just watching these videos. It's like
I get
oh my-
secondhand embarrassment. I don't.
Oh,
like
me
that.
too. Me too. You know, in Practical Jokers, I don't know if you ever seen that, or Jackass. I get so embarrassed, and I just
Yeah.
want to like turn around or
I just can't help but feel bad for Phil, man. Poor guy.
Ugh.
who?
I feel like
The fat guy, Phil.
Who's the fat guy?
Is his name Phil?
No,
Or is it
Joe.
Don?
You're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's
My bad.
Joe
on the
Salmer,
show, right?
Joe Salmer, and Q.
Oh no, I was talking.
We're talking about completely different things.
Yeah.
Like-
Love it.
So you wrote a song for a Pepsi campaign with your brother?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So my brother is really talented. He's everything. He's an artist. He's a musician, producer, songwriter. His name's Major. And we actually collaborate a lot together. And yeah, we did a Pepsi campaign, a full-on campaign for it. This is bad. I actually forgot who they ended up going
Wow.
to sing the song, because it was one of those things where we were working on it for a really long time, and they had a bunch, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this person, then that. So I can't honestly remember, but I do remember the song. I do remember the campaign. That was a while ago.
Are you gonna sing it?
That was fun.
Are you gonna sing it?
No.
Fair
I have to
enough.
remember who sang it. It was I think it was Jasmine V. I think. Maybe. We'll check on that.
I'll fact check it later.
Yeah.
So do you write a lot like for other artists?
Yeah, I write a lot. I think I primarily write the most for like television shows, different TV shows. Like I do a lot of sync work. Probably at this point, any reality show, like from like Kardashians to like even back like Jersey Shore. Like I literally
Yeah.
written for almost every single reality show. So I do a lot of that, like sync stuff. And then I do write for artists as well. The most recent was like I did a song with Sierra, or I did 2 songs on her last project. One of those I did with Tricky and Pierre, and then the other song, and that's Girl Gang with Kelly Rowland. Yeah. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
have the worst memory. I'm trying to remember.
No,
And
so
then the second song I did with my brother, and the song's called Trust Myself.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that you were on Jersey Shore, or you wrote a song for Jersey
Yeah.
Shore. I was like, wow, Jersey days. I remember those days.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
so for your writing process, would you say that you do your verses first or you do your hook first?
That's a good question. So normally before anything, I write the entire melody first for the whole song. I get the melody because to me, if you don't have a good melody, you don't have a song. So I do the melody and then I'll go to the hook. In most cases, I'll go to the hook and write the lyrics to the hook because then I'm like, okay, I have something. Something's happening. If the hook sounds good, then it's worth finishing. If I can't even, a lot of times, if I can't even get the hook, I'll just be like, well, that was nice. Just move on. So yeah, I don't waste my time doing verses and pre-chorus, none of that, unless I know that there's like something solid or at least a solid concept there.
Yeah, I think that's my problem when I write music. I think I write my verses first, and then I try to go and write the
Yeah,
hook, and I'm stuck for hours and days and weeks.
you're
Like, oh my God, what do I
yeah,
write?
you're like, wait, where am I going? Or it's just yeah, it sucks. So I learned that a long time ago. When I was in LA, I was doing sessions, like 2 sessions a day for like maybe 3 years. And I was just going different producer, different writer. Hi, I'm Janine. Nice to meet you. Let's write a song. We have 5 hours to write a full song. So let's do like so from doing that, I just learned like, all right, let's start with the hook. Because if we don't have a hook, we're gonna walk out here with nothing. At least we have a hook. We can be like, look,
Yeah,
we've done something productive today.
yeah. You're like, you hustled so hard right after you graduated, right? Like you were just
Yeah.
going around. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, thank
Did you have
you.
any distractions along the way? Like things that kind of led
Distractions?
you
Like what?
astray? Anything. And like that word is so broad. Anything you can think of, just share it.
Distractions? No, and that's a weird thing because I'm like hyper focused. It's almost to a fault. Like I am very, very focused, especially on my career. Like I'm not like the type of person that can be like, oh, a boyfriend, let me run off into the distance. Oh, like I'm like, this is what we're doing. Okay, let's do it. So, but it's almost to a fault where sometimes I don't have balance in other parts of my life. So that's,
Like you're
something to
too
think about.
focused in your career sometimes, and you,
It consumes you. It like engulfs
Yeah.
you in a sense, right? Like
Yeah,
it becomes your
exactly.
way of life. It's your passion.
Yeah, to the point
You
where I've like missed,
perfectionist, you.
yeah, and I've like missed really important like events in my friends' lives and things like that. Luckily, a lot of them are like, okay, that's just Janine, it's not
yeah,
personal, whatever. But I do look back and I'm like, oh, that would have been nice for me to have been present at this or to, just different little sacrifices you make for your
I
in your
guess that's why
personal
they
life.
say it's a lifestyle. So I get it now.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, when it comes to music or something, big like that, you kind of have to pour your whole life into it.
Everything.
Yeah.
If you can't, I mean, it's kind of either hard for you to get discovered or hard for you to make any type of music.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a commitment for sure. A big commitment.
And so I think that's everything I have. Jake, do you have anything else?
I think we covered a lot. Janine, you're awesome. You're super talented. Please
Thank you
keep
so
cranking
much.
out some more music for us.
Yeah.
Thank you. This
Yeah.
was fun.
Do you have anything to say? Do you want to tell your fans anything?
I want to tell everyone that I'm looking forward to my concert on Mars. And if you're still
We'll be there.
quarantined, to check out my new record, Stay Inside. And that's about it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Take it
Thank you guys
easy.
so much.
Well,
That was that was fun. I
yeah.
enjoyed that. And I think I kind of learned a little more what works when you're trying to write something, what happens when you get stuck. Uh
Yeah,
Wow, that was
she was awesome. A super accomplished musician, singer, songwriter. I think, if you want to go into the music business, she is, the example of what you should do. She fucking interned and she hustled. She went to producers, and she says she's doesn't believe she's a great singer, but I think she's fucking amazing.
no,
Her
she's
music's
phenomenal,
badass.
man. She's being modest, she's being humble, and I think that she's got a lot going for her, and she should just keep whacking at it, man. Keep going.
Yeah, check her out. Her new song "Stay Inside" and "Quarantine Bay" out now. She's also super big on TikTok, I guess. Which I guess now I have to make a TikTok, huh? You're gonna see me, Dan.
Yeah, yeah. And you swore that you would never get one. And what did you say you were gonna do if I ever made one?
I don't have one yet. You can't talk until I make one. If I make one, then you could talk shit.
Okay.
I even posted on Facebook. I was like, please shoot me if you ever see me making TikTok videos. Oh my god.
No, honestly, I don't think it would be a bad idea. If it's not like Vine at all, if it's better than that, I think it would be worth just checking out just to see.
Yeah. Follow Janine The Machine on TikTok. Her actual name on TikTok, I think it was Janine La Machine with
La Machine.
LA instead of the.
I forgot to ask her if she spoke multiple languages. That would have been a good question.
Yeah, that would have been a good question.
I mean, obviously, it seems like she does mañana.
Too late fucking now, Jacob.
It's okay. If she watches this, she could just let us know.
Our listeners wanted to hear that question, and now you fucked up. You fucked up, Jacob. You know what? I'm gonna give you a write up. One more, and you're fired.
I don't like write-ups. I don't consent.
I lived with write-ups when I was working at Best Buy. That was just me. I had like 5 write-ups, 1 final, and it was just the stupidest things. Anyway, so yeah, be sure to check out our channel. We're on all streaming platforms. If you listen to us on Spotify, you could also listen to us on Google. If you listen to us on Google, you could also listen to us on Apple. If you're only streaming our audio on the streaming platforms, we are also on YouTube. Look up our channel, Music Junkies podcast, and you could find our episodes, and you could actually see the interviews live from our bedrooms, because we don't have a studio yet. Working on it. And you could see Jacob's shirt is a Music Junkie shirt. I'm gonna start promoting it now, so you'll see it on all our social networking sites. So you could purchase our shirts, really help us out, promote our name. We love all you guys. We're so happy you're listening. If you are listening, truly appreciate everything. Thank you.
You guys stay safe.
Take it easy, guys.